Hello and welcome to the Business Octopus live stream where we talk about all things sales, marketing and technology. I'm Avon Collis, CRM Marketing Automation Specialist and Partner at Relevate, and I'm here to talk about some of the problems that we have at the moment due to that really annoying election. And there's some silly things that go on in this herd mentality that we all follow. So I'll talk a little bit about that. Don't worry, it's not political. We talk about problems and things every week where we've had issues that clients have had or that we've had, and things that we've discovered along the way, and we aim to share the learnings that we've had. And if you're watching this, you can leave a comment on Facebook. We've got this running on LinkedIn or on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, and even if you're not, go over there, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified, and give us a like or a comment. Comments help us find the questions and allow us to answer you and create great content for everybody. So if you are interested, or if you're a MarTech professional, check out our videos, and we've got our community. You can go to community.relevate.com.au and you can check out some of our resources and guides. Okay, so getting into today, one of the things, with the election looming tomorrow, and like I said, this isn't political, but one thing we do experience is a buffering effect, or the concertina effect. So if you think about a worm that goes bunches up, then it spreads out, bunches up, spreads out. Okay, so people go through this cycle of like with their business development or digital transformation, or you're going to buy something or makes any kind of business decision. They end up holding off on these decisions for some reason, like just before an election, or just before the end of the tax year, or just before or after Christmas. So you get this concertina effect, and so obviously nothing happens generally, depending on what business you're in, around that Christmas time, around that New Year's, because there's leave and holidays. That's fine. Then in February, March, it goes crazy again. Then by, for Easter, and then by May, June, we've run out of money and time, and everybody's just trying to find out what the hell's going on again. And right now, just before an election, no one's making decisions. Everyone's sitting on their hands, waiting to see what the outcome of the election is going to be. Really, unless you're in a really, really closely tied industry, nothing's going to change overnight. And for some reason, as soon as the election's held and it is called on the person who's actually now in the hot seat, as soon as that happens, everyone goes back to work like nothing, like just normal. So it's not that the fact that the person who had the name, it's not that the fact that the person that got elected in was actually going to do anything majorly different. It was the fact that you thought there was this moment and that you would find out some extra info, and maybe it was going to change your decision. But if you're going to invest, particularly like in the technology realm, if you're going to invest in the tech sphere, you should probably be doing it anyway. Nothing is dramatically going to change for your business. All you're doing is slowing down growth. All you do is reducing your ability to do good things while it's quiet. So if everybody else's business is quiet, then that's a great time for you to catch up on internal development and to grow things. We've got a comment here from Matt. We definitely have developed a new training program for small business to help them help themselves. And that's actually my next stop point in my chat here today. We've developed a course, Matt and I have developed a course on sales processes that convert sales. And a lot of small businesses, kind of jump in, they just do they go by feel. They just turn up, they try to make some sales, that worked, that didn't, don't really know why, kind of becomes a little bit of a dark art or a black magic. And, they do everything by feel, like, oh, I didn't like that relationship or something like that. But then even if, particularly if the business is successful, then making that repeatable, bringing other people into that process, really, really hard, because that person is the only one that can sell. So you need to have a process, and that process needs to be somewhat scripted. There can be some flexibility in it. There can be a loose path to begin with, and it's something that you refine and improve over time. And having a sales process is something that allows you to take a step back and put some other people in place. So you don't have to be the only one in the business making the sales. It's something that is hard for a lot of business owners to let go of. It is particularly hard because they feel like the person coming in doing the sales is someone who is going to do it differently, not the way they like it. They're going to do it in a way that is, maybe more aggressive or less aggressive than the business owner. And so they maybe don't align in the selling method or the selling process. So taking that process out of your head, putting it on paper in the middle, then allows you to look at it empirically as a third-party thing, not in the way that one person does it. You want to take the emotions away from the situation, because one business owner may hate doing the phone calls to leads and prospects, but that may be the thing that closes 20% more deals. Unless you know exactly what you are doing and everybody else knows what you're doing, it's not repeatable. You're just going to go bumble along and just do the next thing. And we've got another question here. Where can someone sign up if they want to find the course? You can go to academy.relevate.com.au. And then there is the courses in amongst the course list. So if you're thinking about having a sales process, you need to learn how to map it out, how to draw it out, what factors to consider. And then, using things like automation and systems helps to build that and take that to the next level. There's a lot more in the course, but I think one of the most important things that has been very, very effective in our growth is over the last few months, election or no election, one business partner's wife's had a baby, I went away on leave, we had, I got COVID, all these different things happening all at the same time, 2 floods through Brisbane. And what do you know? The business kept running. We didn't have to shut the doors. I don't wake up in the middle of the night going, when am I going to next get some business? So having a process means that other people can do it, and then the stress load is reduced. It means it's not all on you, so now you can actually breathe a sigh of relief. So very simple, very short live stream today. So the 2 main points are: don't hold off on doing the things that are going to take you further, waiting for something to happen on a third party, like the elections that we've got at the moment. So if business is quiet, that's the time to start internally building, not stressing about things, because you kind of need to dig the well before you need the water. So building those systems and making those developments early means that you're it's like sharpening the axe before chopping the wood, instead of just hammering at the log with a blunt axe. And the next part is have a process, have a sales process, something that you could share with your sales team. Then you're not the only one doing it. You're not the only one bringing in the work. So you can take a step back. You can take a holiday. Something can happen to you that's, good or bad. And, it's not the end of things. So make sure you build systems. So those 2 points go hand in hand. So I thought I would share those thoughts with you today. If you've been listening and you like what you're hearing, or you've got a question, please, give us a like, a thumbs up, add your comments in the feed. That helps us to address new things in the future episodes, or answer them live as we've done so today. If you would like, you can also ask questions on our website. Just go to relevate.com.au, go to the contact us page, fill out the contact form, and we'll either include it here or answer you direct, depending on if it needs to be private or not. And as I said at the start, don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, give us a subscribe, a thumbs up, and a like. It really helps. So otherwise, thank you for listening, and take care.